Okay, in this part of the lesson, we're going to be working with finding the circumference of a circle. So just as a reminder, the circumference is the distance around that circle. So that distance, if you were to walk around, if you had a round pool and you wanted to figure out how far you would have to walk around it, that's what circumference is. Or if you wanted to put up a fence around a circle garden or that pool, you would need to know the distance around that. So circumference is, when we go through to do this, is equal to pi times the diameter. So we're gonna have to know the diameter when we're working through these. So this is the formula. C stands for circumference equals pi. For pi, we're gonna use 3.14, but 22/7 is also used. If you were to take 22 divided by 7 on your calculator, you would see that it creates that 3.14159, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and just use 3.14 because as you continue on, that is the very commonly used throughout math. So we're going to use 3.14, which is actually an irrational number. It's a crazy number that never ends, but we just round it to 3.14. Okay, so we're going to be needing our diameter when we're working with circumference. Okay, so here we have a picture and it has a 5-inch radius, but we need diameter. Okay, so what's our diameter on that? Our full distance across. Remember, we can create that D using the outside edge. So our full distance across would be 10. So we would do pi, which is 3.14, times 10. And yes, you may use your calculator if you need to, but here's a trick. When doing units of 10, you can move over the number of zeros. So I have 1 0. If I go one place to the right, it gives me 31.4. My units on here was inches. And circumference is like a perimeter. It just has a specific name. So no, it is not squared. It's just the distance around. Okay, so let's try another one. So sometimes you're going to have to find that diameter if they give you the radius. Sometimes they give you the diameter. So this one here, swimming pool. We want to know if we wanted to walk around the outside of the swimming pool, how long is that distance? Okay, they are giving us the diameter already. It's 14 feet. So pi is 3.14 times our distance is, times our diameter is 14. Okay, so if I punch in on my calculator, 3.14 times 14, that's going to give me 43.96. And then my units was feet, so I would just write feet behind it. Okay, once again, making sure that you're using the diameter, not just whatever's given. That's the most common made mistake is a student will go through and just, if they give you the radius, you use the radius. Okay, so I want you guys to try these two. So you're going to go ahead and pause your video and you're going to work through these two using your formula circumference equals pi times diameter. So for the first one, you should have gotten 12.56 centimeters because we had to find the diameter on that one. And on the second one, you should have gotten 87.92 millimeters. Okay, remembering as you're doing circumference that your formula is pi times diameter. Diameter is your full distance across that circle.